Hello, everybody. If you see me, it might be slightly on a delay. Hello, hello, hello. We are all good. Everybody sees and hears me. We're not too far behind considering, like 35 minutes. Luckily, this is the shortest live stream I'm pretty sure we're ever going to do. Hello, everyone sees me. Hello, everybody. It's nice to see we've got at least 20 strong in the chat before I even jump on. And then all of a sudden it plummeted to 12 because everyone hates me. But my father decided to unplug the computer on the other side of the house. We have like a two-family, and didn't realize that the plug works the internet for the entire house. So I'm running around like a crazy person checking everything. I went to the garage. I'm like troubleshooting it on my phone, and it's like literally saying there is no connection to the router. Then I'm checking outages out in the neighborhood. I didn't think it would be something like it was unplugged from the wall in my dad's office. But that is what it was. I guess I should have troubleshooted from the beginning to the end, but that's something that should never have to be checked because who would do that? My dad said he didn't understand that controlled the internet, and we're back in business. So it had nothing to do with anything other than human error. But we're here, and it's the shortest, like I said, it's the shortest one we're doing. So it's not that big of a deal. I will run through and say hi to everybody. I see there's a lot of us in here already. We're already over 20 likes on the video. So if we continue at this rate, we might hit 50. I did look, there's a solid hour and 45 minutes in the beginning of the next episode. So whether we hit 50 likes or not, we will have a YouTube video. And then the next live stream is of significant length. I think it's like an hour and 30 minutes. So we're back to usual. I'm just setting it up in the background while we chat because now I couldn't get on the internet. Everything was like down. So I couldn't set up any of the windows. I couldn't set up the clock. I'm sure somebody probably said what the clock is. I had it set up, but it all went away when the internet went out. So if somebody has the time, I got that up there. I'll get this over here. We'll do the clock. And then I'm just going to run and fill my water because I just wanted to jump on and give you guys a heads up what was happening before The dude JB, I'm so excited. Jay, yes, I am here. The dude, Michael, I didn't shout everybody out yet, so I will do our typical shout outs. And then I'm going to run and grab a glass of water because you could already hear my voice is raspy. I did like a couple hours of reactions today, and I just need to have something. Set the time. All right, we're going 2:41:28. 2:41:28. Let me get the clock into position. And let me get this 2:41:28. 2:41:28. Like I said, shortest I can remember. I don't ever remember a live stream being less than an hour. I don't remember any of our live streams being less than an hour. I'm pretty sure it's like 54 minutes to be exact. So, that could be the shortest. Either way, it's short. 2:41:28. Right? 2:41:28. All right. Everything is getting into position. There we got that. And we'll put it right about here so I can see Liam and Talzin's beautiful faces. Actually, if I go like this, there, I can see them all. Ah, it's perfect. 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 All right. Let's drag that down a bit. All right, everybody. We're good. Let me go to this over here. We're halfway to 50 likes. We're at 23. I'll be right back. All right, let me just shout everybody out. Then we're going to grab a drink real quick. Actually, let me go grab a drink first. I don't want to shout everybody out and then go grab a drink, and then they'll probably have like 10 more people. I see Das Groove is in the chat. I have not seen Das Grove. Das Grove. Did I say Groove? Das Groove. I always get confused between the two, but have not seen Das Grove in a while. I know I've asked 100 times and I always forget which way it is supposed to be pronounced. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. I'm just getting water and then we'll start. You guys see everything is set and we have, I think, 54 minutes. Let's just double check. Going to 3:33. 3:33, less than 54 minutes. We have 52 minutes. I'll be right back. We have presents. All right. My bad. Apologies, everybody, but we're back and we have treats. I went and got more than just water. Robbie donated a Yingling, so we're going to have a Yingling, ice cold Yingling. I have to kill this handle. I just want to end this handle. There's probably about 3, maybe 4 shots of new vodka. I'd never tried it before. It was pretty good. When I went to see Mission Impossible, I saw a double feature in IMAX and Dolby, and they had a new vodka, Texas vodka, and I figured why not try it? So I want to kill the rest of that, and we'll chase it all with an ice cold Yingling. And we're almost to 30 likes, so we're doing pretty good. We got 20 plus strong in the chat. I'm gonna throw up my extra like right now so we don't forget, and then we will have if it allows me to. You guys saw my other account. That was the one I talked to you guys on. So this one will be the bonus like. And that'll put us at about 30 likes. So there we go. I need to switch to PC. I have to put this up. My chair is too far back. Okay, now let's go read everybody off, and then we'll start. So we're running a little behind, almost a solid 45 to 50 minutes running behind. Jay, put on put on your Ford shirt. I'm not kidding you. I saw this in the corner of my eye, and it's the same color as the Ford shirt. So I thought I did. I'm wearing this because I was just doing a marathon of Steven Universe, and I felt like wearing my old school Adventure Time shirt for Steven Universe. But I totally forgot. Is it like something I should? I mean, I could go change. It's right in the other room, freshly washed. Do you think it's like that critical, or are we just joking around? Because if it is, if something like crazy epic's about to go down, and it would be something worthy of a shirt change, I'm down. What is a Yingling? Leading blind. The Ford shirt works better. All right, I'll go change. But because then I'll go smoke. I'll go smoke and then change, and then we'll do this. Yingling is a beer. Yingling is a New Jersey beer. It is often found around these parts. I'm going to go change into the Ford shirt. Everyone's saying Ford shirt. Okay, we're going to go change. Then give me another minute or two, and we're already to 35 likes, so we're looking pretty solid. If anybody new jumps in, we'll discuss how great they are as a person, and then we'll go on from there. I'll be right back. Smoke, radiators if you got them, radiators if you got them. My God, everybody, I apologize. I took forever, but we're almost to 40 likes, so it looks like we're going to do 30 minutes of the next one, which would be pretty cool because it is an hour and 50 minutes. I apologize, but we have our Ford shirt on. I literally in my head was like, gotta put the Ford shirt on. And then I'm like looking and I'm like, oh, I must have put the Ford shirt on and just forgot the Adventure Time shirt, exact same shade of blue, which to me, I call it Adventure Time blue, but it's actually probably not quite Adventure Time blue. Y'all can't hear all that loud noise. Oh, did I leave the mic on? I think I left the mic on, didn't I? At least I was running around like a person of craziness. So anyway, next episode is one of my top 5, I think it says. I don't know if there's something after that. Yep, top 5. All right, we're going to pour a shot. Everybody crack a beverage. We're at 38 likes already. We haven't even started. Crack a beverage. Thank God this is a shorter one because we're starting almost an hour behind. We usually kick it off 7:45, start around 8:15. It's going to be 8:45 when we actually kick it off. So, looking good. We're going to pour a shot. We cracked a beer. To our great and glorious Fridays, everybody. We are is this like the halfway point? You could call this the exact midway, right? I think there's like 154 episodes, give or take. This could technically be like the dead center right now because we're even at the middle break of the 72nd episode. This could be like dead center of campaign 2, kind of. What is it? Tea is ready. This was the first episode I caught live. Excited for this. Yes, thank God. Tomorrow I'm playing with Vinny for the first time. To Vinny. I hope Vinny's doing well. Everybody, I'm going to do a drink and a shot. We're going to chase the shot with this drink. 141. All right. So it's not quite. But isn't the last couple episodes like really long ones? In my mind, I broke them up just to make it look better so I could feel great about everything. Even though technically the last episode, I guess, was the midway point. But thank you, Vera G. Either way, cheers to everybody. Almost to 40 likes, and then we're going to shout everybody out and run through this. Here we go. Cheers. Ooh, that is cold. Ooh, that is cold. 7 hours on the last one. Are the others like extended, or they're all pretty much like 4 to 5 hours up to that last one? Like, is there like a bunch? Is like the last 3 7 hours or 6 hours or something like that? Is the plushie an avocado? Is the plushie an avocado? Is there a plushie near me? I don't know if you're seeing it here or if something else is up. What is up, Michael? By the way, the Do JB, Michael, Luther Pendragon, Leading Blind, Vero G, clever name I made previously. We got M. Gormley. M. Gormley the other day. I don't know if you noticed this or you've even seen the movie or who has, but Mission Impossible 7, Dead Reckoning Part 1, no spoilers, phenomenal movie. I'm a massive fan of Mission Impossible movies. I think they're phenomenal. Even the shitty ones I like. They're like guilty pleasures. Like Part 2 and 3, people don't like them usually. They're less serious. I still enjoy them for what they are. But there was a M. Gormley, I think. I could even be wrong about the M, but there was definitely a Gormley in the credits. And I saw it and was like, I thought of you. Because you're the only other Gormley I know. And it was in Mission Impossible. So that was a long story about a whole lot of nothing besides a name that I recognize. Daniel O'Day, Amelia, Tealbird, Ninja Master, Daniel O'Day. I think I just said that. Dark Wolf, Colvin. I'm trying to see. Emily Mary, Amelia. I already said Amelia. Luther Pendragon, Forrest the Runner. Das Groove. Das Scrove. Before a while, life stuff and summer schedules, but wanted to see tonight one of my favorites. Now I'm even more confused. It's Da Scrove. Da Scrove. I think that's what you're saying. I've known you this long. I feel like a horrible friend that doesn't know how to pronounce your name. All right, I think that's pretty much everybody. I see the Chibiki Perros in here. If I missed anybody, write it down below. Some people earlier. I see myself, Jason Masters. Hello, Jason Masters. How are you? That is myself on my other account. I couldn't even get on my main account, so I had to like go on my cell phone, and I'm always logged into a backup account. Love those. Also good for a tense chase. Green plushie right behind your chair. Green. Oh, it's Mr. Boogity. I'm sorry, I didn't notice it. I was trying to see of what you could see in when I'm sitting here like this, and that you can't see, but you saw it when the chair spun around. That's Mr. Oogie Boogie, not Mr. Boogity. I don't mean Mr. Boogity. Mr. Boogity is like an old 80s, 90s Disney boogeyman story. That is Oogie Boogie. Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. Went to school with two same first names, too. Oogie Boogie. So it's Das Groove. Das Groove. Da Scroove. Scrove. Did I mess it up again now? I'm not even gonna stop. I'm gonna stop because now I've confused myself further, even though I probably just got it right twice. Cheersing with a Dr. Pepper. But anyway, everybody sync up. We're jumping in. Oz Scott. Went to school with two same first names too. Oz Scott. Last episode is 7 hours, but there have been a couple new episodes since then, and they're doing a live show in London soon. I don't know who Oz Scott is. I don't know what it's referring to. Jay, what the F is that green plushie? Yeah, it's definitely Oogie Boogie. I'll show you up close and personal. This is what it is. It is a giant Oogie Boogie pillow. And you know it's Oogie Boogie because of the stitching of the head and the dice. The dice man. The scat man. That is Jesse's. Jesse is I'm not that I'm not a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, but Jesse is a big fan. That's why there's the Zero house down there. It's a little cat house that says Zero, like the dog. Yeah, I think it's a wonderful movie. Great. My brother loves it too for the animation and everything. I'm just not like obsessed with it or anything. Not that she is, but you know what I mean. It's just not my thing. Mr. Boogity. That was an Oz Scott film. Mr. Boogity. I don't know much about it. I just remember seeing it as a child and then later on in life coming back across it randomly. And it is interesting. 72 live streams, and excluding the few I missed, I don't think Jay has ever not duplicated my name when calling out names. Really? I feel like I must have, because that would be too... I feel like I just repeat everything 50 times. But I could be wrong. Mr. Boogity, that was Oz Scott. Well, not a film. Yeah, I don't know what you'd call it. It was like a made-for-TV movie of the Boogeyman by Disney. You can find it. I think there's a second one, too, like Return of Mr. Boogity or something. I probably have them somewhere. But let's get ready. 241-28 is the clock. Everybody sync up. We have about 52 minutes. And if we get 12 more likes, we're jumping into the next 30 minutes. So let's go. 3, 2, 1... Go. We're in. And I can't hear him. Boom. I'm just adjusting my volume before my ears blow off. There we go. Clock. Everything's good. Tusk Love has been given to Tyler. What was the name of the book that Matt talked about? Brought up Tusk Love and he said something else. I can't remember the name of Matt's fake book. Did I read anything interesting? Did it make me happy? Let's go back over here. Bride of Mr. Boogedy. It's very possible. No worries. I made it up. There is no wrong way to pronounce it. Ghost Dick. Ghost Dick. Jester has those things where she sends messages. I feel like the subtitles got tinier. Is that all right with everybody? I think it's... If you need it bigger, I could. Vandrin. Courting of the Crick, or the daring trials and tribulations of Sir Taryon Darrington. I've heard those before. Are we going to start right off with some crazy Ford stuff? Is everybody in on this right now? I was getting situated. He's talking to Jester. We message Vandrin. Is it just between them? Are the others listening on this? I'm assuming they're not. All right, here goes. Sending. All right, we're sending to Vandrin. I assume he pulls her aside. That's what I'm assuming. Okay. Didn't we message Vandrin once? Am I incorrect? I feel like a long time ago. It's been a while since we've spoke of such things, but I feel like I don't know. It could have been a vision of Ford's or a dream or all of the above. All right. Vandrin looks like a man who's seen the world. Look at Ford. Ford is... What is he doing there? What is he doing with his wrists? His hands. He looks like he's doing something. All right. Yeah, because right before the break, we talked about, are we bothering people by us sending them at all hours of the day without their permission? Oh, that's what Ford was doing. He was getting ready to count. Is that it? Yeah. Is that a thing? Yeah, I don't even know. Are we like preparing for Matt to say something? Or is that it? There's nothing. Yeah, he's looking at a lot of stuff. This isn't like a typical Matt has no response. Something's up. I feel like this could be not good. Glad he's doing well. I don't know. I mean, he sounds all right. Whatever. So far, so good. How odd. Sam Elliott. Vandrin is Sam Elliott. He's pulling up his notes for the character. I'm I wouldn't have been surprised if we got no response. That seemed like a very nice response. Not that Vandrin would have a reason to be mean or evil, but I just didn't expect it to be so relaxed and Sam Elliott like. We have officially hit 40 likes, everybody. 10 more likes. We do the next 30 minutes. Episode 73. What's it called? I don't even know. I think I feel like I saw it though. Uthadern? Was it called Uthadern? I might have accidentally seen it. Do they have the AC cranking over there or something? I hear some loud machine. I think Cad scried on him on the boat. Okay. Talking Vandrin. I think that's perfectly reasonable. I'm surprised he gave any response. I think what Jester's saying is totally legitimate. Yeah, and she actually spoke good advice. A lot of times you don't know what you're going to get out of Jester. I love her, but I feel like she could be chaotic from time to time. I don't know why I think that at all. Sam for Prez on the flask. Sam for Prez, everybody. Remember to vote. Liam. What is it? Liam for what? I forget what it says already. How's everybody else doing? Ninja, how's pizza? Heaven, the great and glorious heaven of pizzas. Sam for Prez, Liam for poop. That's right. I was going to say it's another P word, but I couldn't think of what it was. Poop. Liam for poop. That's some on the beach. Pizza Land is nuts tonight. I mean, it was pretty rainy up by me earlier. I don't know how it is by you. It was like a it was like an on and off day. At times it was beautiful. A little hot, but very nice out. And then downpour like two or three times today. Just a downpour out of nowhere. Thunder, lightning, and then back to sunny skies. That was what I was thinking hit the internet out. I was like, it had to have been all the rain and flash storms. Nope. My dad unplugged the computer. The whole, not the computer. When I say the computer, he unplugged the entire surge protector because he got mad at the computer. So everything goes. What is Sam Regal's shirt? I know that's a reference to something. I had a customer that came from Washington State to over here in the East Coast, she was very thrown off by our weather. Gotta love torrential downpours. Sam's shirt is Chucky's shirt from Rugrats. Chucky's shirt. Amazing. Amazing. I was like, what do I know that from? But I guess seeing it on a grown man, it didn't register. I was a big Rugrats watcher. Growing up, I grew up with Nickelodeon. I like both my parents worked when I was younger. My mom would deliver papers at like 3 a.m. So I would basically just watch game shows and Nickelodeon. In the afternoon, if I stay home from work, game shows, Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy, Rocco's Modern Life. I grew up with Nickelodeon. Tommy was Doctor Who for sure. Sam shirt. I already read that. Like and subscribe if you're jumping in, everybody. If we hit 50 likes, we're jumping in episode 73. And cheers. Whoever's new, shout out. I feel like having another drink and a shot. We're about halfway through, believe it or not, already. We're approaching halfway. So let's I want to kill this handle before our day is done. It's enough for 2 more shots, so we'll hold this off. Same screwdrivers, different realities. Ah, Real Monsters, great one. Ah, Real Monsters was good. That was some terrifying stuff. It felt like something in the vein of like a Beetlejuice, which isn't bad at all. Monsters Inc. Ah, Real Monsters. That was before Monsters Inc., right? I feel like that was like the catalyst that made things like Pixar, Disney's Pixar. Either way, they're all great. They're all nostalgic at this point, pretty much. I loved Cat Dog. Cat Dog was one I never saw. People told me about it after the fact, and I don't know how I missed it. But someone's shown me it since, but I've never watched it. I think I just saw like a couple clips because they couldn't believe I never seen Cat Dog, and I never seen it. But now I know what it is. I just still haven't watched it. But cheers, everybody. Our Real Monsters was dope. Cat Dog had the greatest theme. Yeah, see, I think someone showed me the theme song because I remember hearing the song and seeing what Cat Dog was. So Ford and Jester. Look at this. Oh, be a little flirty. Adorable. Adorable. All right. All right. Everyone's going to bed. 8 more likes. And we have hit victory. Ninja, cheers. Everybody, cheers. If anybody new is in the chat, this one's for you. And then before I forget to tell everybody, next Sunday, I'm going to talk to the dude. But I think next Sunday, as long as it works for the dude, we'll probably do Escape from Bloodkeep. Then we'll have 1 episode left, the finale of Escape from Bloodkeep, and we'll do that in August before I go to Dragon Con. Because I know I said I do at least 1 every month. And we're already into the 3rd week of July as of tomorrow. So, being as we haven't even hit this Sunday yet, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, and we're going to post it early. So, as long as it works for the dude, Sunday, agree on a time, or we'll do it around noon or something. And that is going to be episode 5, I believe. There's 1 left after that, the longest one yet. Yeah, that works. Dude says that works. Never challenge Laura Bailey. Agreed. All my bits and pieces come away. Earlier today, I got nostalgic and I was watching like best of this from the 1980s or 90s. And they had a lot of those type of shows you guys are talking about. Like, I think it was like a 90s, like best of the 90s sitcoms or something like that. But people were mentioning all sorts of things. Is Laura's shirt relevant to anything other than just what it says? Is that like a reference? I feel like they always have references. Liam is creeping me out right now. Frumpkin dead. Yeah, that would be frigging Frumpkin dead. Snaps his fingers. All right, and Liam goes to bed. Everyone finds themselves to rest. He is the master of creeping people out. He is doing his job. By the way, I saw your Laura remark got me. I don't know if I'm being talked to. I don't know if that's in reference to me. I forgot what I was going to say. I totally brain farted. Creeping people out. Oh, I noticed there is that new show you guys told me about. Candela? Candela or something like that? Something or other. I saw it randomly out of the corner of my eye the other day. I'm just curious, what is of it? But Ghost Stick. Ghost Stick. My God. We brought up Ghost Stick earlier. All right. Here we go. What's about to occur? Steampunk horror. Candela Obscura. Look at Ford's face, or Travis, I should say. Ford does not look like he's enjoying this. Travis, he looks like he knows something is about to happen. Everyone's saying, watch, hard focus. Hard focus. Shit's about to go south. I feel like this is the end of the Wild Mother's ability to save him. Oh shit, we're getting surrounded. Where he's getting surrounded by shit. So now he is surrounded. Hear the piano in the background? I love that shit. Words. We're getting words. Here it comes. I like how Travis lined up the look. Find, take, consume. Don't run. Don't run. Find, take, consume. I almost feel like it's being more understanding because I don't know. Mm-mm. No, no. I want to know how much of this actually affects him. Is he all right? Washed with sweat, heavy breathing, but is he all right? Is he broken in any way? Is he shitting out swords? Yeah, what is he doing? Where's the sword? No sword. Where's the sword? No sword again. See, like the first time this happened, I probably would have jumped into action more. I feel like Ford kept this whole thing way too secretive, even though I don't think we should have like sidelined anything necessarily. I feel like he should have been more honest. I mean, I feel like we still are going to have at least one more shot with this. All right. Yeah, I feel like this isn't like end game territory, but he is screwing with some evil shit. And if you're jumping in, say what's up, like and subscribe. Adam Espinosa. Stealth check. Natural 20. All right. In the hallway. We've been down this road before with Ford. Up. Hear the voice coming out. 8 likes away, by the way, from 30 minutes. And we're down to about 25 minutes of this episode. I forgot where we were. Like in my head, I just wasn't thinking of our surroundings right now. This could get a little weird, a little crazy. Adios. So long, cowboy. Don't look. I feel like Liam is not at all entertained by this. Look at Sam. Look at Sam. Give it back. There's a threat. We're threatening with our own lives. Threatening against a Titan. 23. We're rolling good at least. All right. We even rolled good and nothing happens. A few inches. Yeah. I was gonna say, push it in a few inches. You're only about like probably what 5 inches. You ain't much more than a half a foot wide. Oh shit, Matt doesn't look like he likes this. This might be really bad. Matt's looking like sometimes Matt gives looks like don't do this. You're barking up the wrong tree kind of thing. I feel like sometimes people think they've got it figured out and Matt's like this is not how you get out of this. Yeah, we're that close to molten lava. I feel like we would be feeling the heat. Feel the heat. One more step, one more push. Pushes further. So now we're like halfway through our chest. 19 points of piercing damage. He's close to half life or something along those lines. Pretty far. Yeah, 3 inches deep. You're talking a lot. I don't know. I don't know if he's going the right route here. I feel like Matt is not about this. Now the blood. What the frick? Look at Matt's face. That'd be a pretty badass scene. Is it doing something? The power is forming about like that's pretty awesome. But that's also kind of scary. We're healed. Look at everybody. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What? Into the vault. What? Throws? What the frig? Oh shit. Do we just let it? Just gonna let it sink? Just gonna sink our falchion? If you wait a few moments, I don't know if you should. I'm wondering if he healed himself. He said it went numb. He just tossed the sword. I go over and wake up Caduceus. Caduceus, I stab myself 3 inches deep in the chest to prove a point. That is some shit. I need help. Yeah, we get that. We're good. We're good. We don't need you to tell us that you're bleeding all over. Cure wounds. All right. Well, we have 20 minutes left. And we need 7 likes. Will we do it? 7 more likes, everybody. And we watch the next 30 minutes of the next episode, which will still give us about a 20-minute YouTube video and the Patreon hour exclusive. So add your likes and all of your love. There's 1 more shot left. We have about a half a beer, but I'm saving it for the end of this episode. Meanwhile, Travis, Mr. Ford, look at Ford. Look at Travis's face. To whatever passes for free. Yeah, where do we go to get some fresh air? Ninja is smoking and pizza, and Travis is all about badass scenes. I honestly, for a brief second in that interaction, I was like, is there a chance here that Ford could die? Because he was making some weird choices. Even when Ukuto or whatever, the tendrils came around him and squeezed him, I was like, he could get broken pretty bad. He could lose his shit, like his powers for a while. I was like, I don't think he's gonna die, but I think shit's gonna get bad quick. And he threw his sword, stabbed himself in the chest. And he's talking like that, saying like that accent. Interesting how Ford is talking. And yeah, I literally, dude, I didn't even read your thing. Ford is all of a sudden continuing this talk. Look at Liam's face. 1 more like. We are 1 like away from the next 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure we're going to do it. He's acting weird too. Like, I mean, he has also got a giant wound in his chest, and like, there's a lot of reasons he could be acting weird. Look at Jester. Look at or Laura. Laura is shitting a brick over here. And Sam won't even look. 50 is what people are saying. I see 50s. It might be there. I don't see it yet on my end. But I believe you guys might be seeing it. I have never seen it on my end yet. I see 59 or 49. I believe you guys. And I'm pretty sure we're going to hit it regardless. All right, so now we're going to go look for our... Ford himself is acting like a total... Like, I mean, not just Ford. Travis has totally, like, turned into a different person sitting there. All right, this is interesting. Talzin Caduceus doing a detect magic because of... All right, so we may have lost You've made a good first step. He was tired of being hostage to the literal snake. Adam Esperanza, yeah, I agree. Agreed. I mean, honestly, I'm just surprised. I think it's pretty badass. Doesn't want to be held hostage, be told what to do, stabs himself in the chest, almost walks into a molten lava pit, and whips his sword. I mean, hey, it was just unexpected, honestly. I think it's pretty cool. Ford will literally say all of this in a few minutes. Hear the music? It sounds like something out of like the Haunted Mansion or something. The funny thing is, I still haven't seen 50 likes. At this point, though, we're gonna do the next one. I just haven't seen it flip yet. I may be a liability now. I'm pretty sure we have done plenty of things to that could be way worse than what Ford might be dealing with right now. I dig though that Ford went to Caduceus of all people. I dig that they have formed like that kind of relationship pretty quickly compared to the other group members. I never met a creature with one tentacle. Is that a weird? I feel like Laura's laughing. I feel like they're laughing about a sex joke. One tentacle. I don't know. One of them. There's definitely a couple giggles in there because of a perverted thought. What is this? Caduceus looks like he immediately knows what it is. What is it? That was interesting. Cat is definitely the voice of reasoning. He Scanland the weapon. F. Summer's dance. Hello, everyone. Mad Loath, what is up? We're down to about the last 13 minutes. See, what is that all about? I wish Caduceus would let us in on what he knows. Well, I guess we're all asleep. Oh, see, is it some sort of connection to Vox Machina type character? I was going to say, whatever Caduceus knows, it must be something that would be metagaming, I'm guessing. But he is like clearly very enthused by something. And we're at 452 likes, everybody. We are officially confirmed into the next 30 minutes of episode 73. We got about 10 minutes left, and then we're going to jump into 73. I think it's Uthadern, I believe was the name of the episode. Good day, everybody. Agent Double X302, what is up? Madloath. I already said hi to Colvin. I believe, right? I said hi to Colvin. I know I saw Colvin earlier. But beautiful, everybody. We've been, in my opinion, we've been easily approaching 50 likes. We get about halfway there early on, and then we slow roll it. But we usually get, even with the short live streams, We've been hitting 50 likes consistently again. Back to Vox Machina days. And Vox Machina, there's a lot of hype around the show. So it's impressive that we've been hitting the numbers. What a night, huh? Best sleep in ages. It was the symbol of the Wild Mother, and Talzin praised him for outdoing his bold character. That's what I assumed it was, but I thought there was like I was missing something. I guess it's just what it is kind of thing. But the connection to Percy is where I guess I wasn't realizing why Talzin specifically was so like yeah, like he was like very excited about it. Glad to be able to join once again. Has it been a bit? I don't think it's been too long. If you're talking about you, I remember seeing you not too long ago, my friend. Adam is correct. It is the symbol of the Wild Mother. I made a blueberry Betty with wild berries and vanilla ice cream. Hey, are we going to go back to Uthadern so soon? Going back to Uthadern. Delicious. Little critters stretched and skinned. Yeah, everyone's wanting these delicious critters. A bead of nourishment. A bead of nourishment. A boba bead. I love astronaut food. I would sometimes take a trip to Liberty Science Center by my house just to get astronaut food. This is like way before internet was what it is and you could just buy it online. I didn't know where else to get it. I would try to find it and you could get it if you went there, but you'd have to pay like 3 times what it probably cost normally. Somebody told me dollar stores or something have it. A clay oven. A clay oven. Pass the bead around. Ford, you're not. What is? Yeah, what is happening? Like, I mean, I know what's happening, but is he gonna give us? Are we getting like a reveal? What is happening? Oh my God, is this the reveal to why Ford sounds like this for half? What was that other thing? I don't remember it line by line. Get Jay. Ask for votes. I feel like the reveal was so expected at this point that no one really was blown away by it. I almost can't. Well, I mean, if that's his voice, that's his voice. But this voice is like after hearing Ford for half a campaign, this sounds so different. It sounds so not Ford. And I'm assuming that this is what we're gonna get. This is Ford's voice now. It's not a bad voice. It's just so different. Do you still like feel like you have the balls inside you? You still got balls, Ford? Nothing. All right. Ford is back to let out a fart. I don't know how I feel about this now. Well, I mean, how do I feel about it is I feel like Ford might have just sacrificed things, at least for a bit, if not longer. Like he really rebelled against everything, which I get, but yeah, it came back before when we looked like we were playing ball. That's what I'm afraid of. We have never lashed out or done something against it like this. Travis is a short game hero. He threw away his whole class, pretty much. That's what I was thinking. It took a while to get used to Ford's voice. The difference bothered me for a while, but it's all good now. I had a hard time getting used to the voice when I first watched it as well. Yeah, it's totally different. It's so much, it's like opposite sides of the spectrum. I mean, I'll give him this. I'm not mad at the choice, and I don't blame him. Because it's like if you don't want to risk, but I feel like you're still going to be connected or involved with the Ukatoa thing. I mean, maybe we just totally stripped ourselves of everything. But I don't know. Like, that's what Bo was like. Do you still feel like you got the balls inside you? I don't know. But I dig the braveness of taking a choice like that. Like, that's risky. And also, we're going to need a timestamp on 73. You guys let me know. I did see it was live from Indianapolis. So start me somewhere where we could skip all the randomness and we'll get that much further in. Ah, so is that a big reason for his choice? Ford is thinking like Vandren's doing his thing. All right, so maybe Vandren being in the position he's in gave Ford a difference of heart. I didn't have any before. Yeah, I think Ford is powerless. What is so Caleb's thinking he might still be able to use magic if he's got like the right tools. Put on this glove. How funny is that? Do you have a wall in here that I could blast the shit out of? It is a funny request. It is an odd like imagine you walked up to somebody, "Hey, is there anywhere around here I could just blast fireballs at?" But it's on your hands, so you hold. Hey, it's something. I like how they're doing this though. They're basically like Ford. We understand you probably hate shit right now. You lost a lot of abilities and stuff. but have all of our leftover backup shit that we don't really use. Make you feel better about yourself. I mean, it's very nice gestures. A nice gesture by Jester. This is more than enough. Look at his face. They're giving him like all their random crap. I don't have anything to give you but drugs. Bo is amazing. Yeah, yeah, maybe drugs is exactly what Ford needs right now. I love how they're trying to make Ford feel all right about it. I think it's very nice, but I feel like Ford is like, I get it, guys. You're laying it on thick. Hey, we're all friends. We're all friends here. Everything's fine. No one's faulting him. But Ford better come in handy. I'm curious to see how we are in the next battle if Ford doesn't get his powers back, which I'm assuming he's not. Molly Sword is in the lava, RIP. I did see that. I love Bo. GenCon is the first live sing along. I love how they all just give him their magic items. I thought this was over. Oh, maybe it's a little further than I thought. Oh, it starts at 333. It's over in like 2 minutes. I thought it was over at 333. It's still the most played moment. Eldridge Blast. Yeah, see? Eldridge, see? It's a different sound now. Yeah, you can't Yeah, no more Eldridge Blast. So it doesn't matter. This is going to be so bizarre. We have a different sounding Ford that lacks pretty much everything that he does. He's missing all the things that make him Ford, kind of. They're trying to say you're still Ford. A lot of Ford is missing now. And then we got the Ford. We got the Ford. Wake and bake. All right. This is probably it. I love that moment with Travis and Liam. Kravarad. I know where we are now. I was confusing this moment with the one with a certain someone. Utha Dern. Laura Dern's birthplace, Flatket Alps. The Flatket Alps. Goddamn, Travis. Yeah, Travis, we're going to talk for a minute about that. Jay, I hate to say, but I think you're way off base with what makes Ford Ford. You're probably right. I was just going to say we need to talk cuz I honestly I'm sure I don't even know who Ford really is. I maybe I should word it as in my opinion, the more entertaining Ford. But then again, I could be wrong because I really don't even know who Ford is anymore. One of Sam's best lines. It ceased to be Molly's sword when Ford consumed it. I would agree with that, Adam. All right, so we're gonna finish this up. 52 likes. We have done magic yet again. Shortest live stream, and now it won't be. Because between the fumble in the beginning with the internet and the fact we're doing another 30 minutes, we're going to be on till about 10:30. Maybe you'll become a paladin. A weird dating sim. Friday. Gen Con. Someone was just saying about Gen Con. Friday live stream. So they took my day. How dare they? Is it Friday yet? Is he going to say it? Is it I should record that. Is it Thursday or Friday yet? Oh my God, that's amazing. So we have to go back and record that and then change it. But anywho, yeah, so I think it's just one of those things where it's going to take me getting used to it, Ford's voice. But it's going to also it's also going to have, can I speak English? It's also going to take getting used to. That is, he's like they just said, maybe he'll turn into something else. But for now, he isn't. He has totally different powers and stuff, right? Or has lack of, I guess you'd say. What is the timestamp I should use, everybody? I have it playing in the background, but I've got to stop the clock and reset the time. And then we're going to do 30 minutes from there. So wherever you guys tell me to start, ad starting at 10:08. Should I do it from 10:08 or should we go further? Because I did see the intro plays at 15 minutes. I see like 15 on the dot almost. 15 is where the intro is playing. I'll go right to the end of the intro and I'll see. Should we watch the D&D Beyond election bit? You guys decide on it. You guys decide. Yeah, like right at 15:10. And there probably is even a recap. But that's right after the intro. So I'll watch whatever you guys want. And then we'll just do 30 minutes. Ad is worth it. 10, please. I apologize for coughing. You could do the ad, then skip the recap. Amelia, I will do just that. Amelia, you win. You have the best idea. Even though others probably pitched the same idea. Ready? We're going to get to 10. We're going to get to 11:08. 11:04. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. My bad. It's 10:08. I'm like half listening. It's 10:08. My bad. All right. 10:08. 5, 6, 7. All right. 10:08. Was that it? 10, please. Ad starts 10:08. I'm good with 10. Jay, do what you want to chat before we jump in. Do you want to chat before? Oh, do you want to chat? Let's watch the ad, and then we'll do a little chatting. So ready? I'm gonna play we're gonna test this out. We're gonna play audio. We're gonna play audio for the ad because I feel like the ad will go like 3 or 4 minutes. We're going to play audio and see what happens because we've tested this before and I want to see if I get the heads up warning again. So everybody, there's going to be no clock. But, or actually I could put the clock too. I'll put the clock too. But we're going to have audio, just so you know. So get ready. Unless somebody thinks that's a bad idea. Because we're only going to do like a couple minutes. I feel like that would be a good way to see if there's like a warning for the thing. You guys let me know what you think. Good to go. Recap ends 1825. 1808. I'm good with 10. All right, we're just going to go audio and everything, everybody. Just so you know, audio will be playing just for the ad. And then we're going to go to 1825. But we'll take a break. We'll go to 1825. We'll start. And then we'll roll with it. So here we go. I'm not going to do a count. Well, I'll do a countdown just in case you're syncing up anyway. 3, 2, 1, go.
I thought I'd just do a throwback and sing that classic song that we all love.
Here we go.
For you guys.
Sam Riegel. Let's see if we get a warning.
Perfect warlock.
Oh, he had the perfect warlock. Making fun of Travis's choices.
His falchion and supplies, but he
His
decided to
falchion and
mess with
supplies.
Ukatoa and consume too many eyes. He can click open the website.
I'm still curious to see
he
where
heard
we
about
go
our
from
critical
here.
role, but he won't find any stats at all, and he's even weaker than before.
So, people did rip into Travis. All right. I feel like I don't need to abuse him too much now. I'm not hating the idea.
FJORD. Once a warlock, now a dork. He's got no magic, he's got no sword, and he lost that southern drawl. FJORD, FJORD. For the feeble lord.
The feeble orc. I mean, it's worthy of a song, especially by the great Sam Riegel. Do I keep watching, or is
Thank you,
that
Sam.
pretty much what we have there?
So D&D Beyond is an online app where you can build all
Are we
your
good there,
D&D
everybody?
characters.
Or is there something else coming?
Awesome sponsors
Because Matt
to let
might
you
just
know
be
about what they
describing
do.
what D&D
Thank you.
Beyond is.
And thank you, Sam. All right. Also, quick thanks to our friends at
think
The
we're good.
Rook and The Raven,
I
who
think
you've
we
heard us
might be
mention
good.
before on the show, who provided some
Because
great
Matt is
giveaways
just
for a lot of
talking
folks
about
here in
other stuff
attendance.
now.
Thanks to them for all their continued support. They're amazing. If you have a chance to check
So
out their
we're
stuff
going to mute
online.
the volume. We're going to go back. $18.25. Mighty Nine. All right, I did 1826. I could see it was like in the middle of a word, so I went a little past. So we go to 1826, and we will do 30 minutes, everybody. So stop the clock. We're doing 1826. Set the clock. It is also it's getting much hotter where I am. And when I close these doors, I tell you guys this every year. When I close these doors, it is like an inferno in here now. But I don't like to open the windows because then it's humid. It's like hot but not humid, and I can deal with that. Isn't the sing along the next live show? It's good unless you want to watch the sing along. The intro, the audience sings along. Okay, a couple things. According to Travis, Ford has never once lied to Jester, and she knew him before he started talking like Vandrin. Okay. The intro, the audience sings along. I don't know past that. There's no copyright for this, as I promise. Just for this should be okay. Oh, snap. It's wicked muggy out. Yeah, my whole back is soaked right now. The funny thing is when I lean up like this, I can feel drops going down my back. But it's like I'm not dying. I get pretty used to the heat from working outside. It's this live show. It is this live show. All right, everybody. Here we go. Sync up. For the most part, I think I got it all. And now we can see that everyone is ripping into Ford. Let's take a shot and a drink first. We're going to take a shot and a drink. And then we're going to go to around 48 minutes. I think this goes to like 2:05. Somewhere around there. Yeah, around 2:06. 2:06. 2:06. So, with the hour, yeah, we'll have like 20 minutes for YouTube. I remember watching live, being astonished. They do sing in this one, but it's a separate video. Ford doesn't lie to Jester, but has to the group, which sometimes Jester has been in. I remember watching live and being astonished. All right, so here we go, everybody. Shot and a beer first. This is the last one, and then we're going to run 30 minutes through, and we'll be done right around 10:25. Then we'll talk for 5 minutes, say goodnight. We'll be done by 11, and then you know the usual. By Sunday, I'll have the Patreon Hour exclusive and the YouTube video later this week. This week, just in case people are wondering and following other things, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 16 finale is Wednesday. Justified Primeval starts this Tuesday, the day before the finale of Always Sunny on the same channel, FXX. I'm going to be reacting to it. I don't know how it's going to go yet. I haven't done it yet, but it's an FXX show and I've done a bunch of those. It should be pretty normal. What we usually do is you got to watch it live as it's like running with commercials. And I try to make it fun and incorporate the commercials and stuff. So it is a full hour plus episode. It'll be like an hour and 10 minutes by the time we go through the commercials and everything. It's a Patreon exclusive though. And then I will at some point edit them up like 10, 50-minute videos for YouTube. So that's this week. And then I'm Dragon Con bound. And then I will probably not take another vacation for another 10 years because it's been so stressful just getting myself prepared with the anxiety of travel and everything and just planning that far ahead where I'm going to be gone for almost 2 weeks. And then once we get back and I don't take a vacation again, we're going to go back to binge watching shows and stuff. I haven't jumped into anything too crazy because I know I got a lot on my plate coming up and the Shore House is shutting down next month. So I got a lot to worry about. And then when we get back in September around my birthday, we're going to get Cobra Kai. We're going to get a bunch of other things. Stranger Things is coming back out. There'll be a lot of things. So cheers to everybody. And we're jumping in. Delicious. All right. Here we go, everybody. 3, 2, 1, go. We're in. Oh, I was like, why is it so echoey? All right, so Sam. What is Sam dressed as, by the way? Is that a flapper girl? It looks like one of those dancers from Temple of Doom. The sing-along. I'll probably skip the reaction to this one. I generally don't like the live shows. They add the lyrics in the next one. I remember watching live and being astonished. Oh, that's the sing-along link. I dig Laura's costume. Honestly, if I didn't know that was Laura, I would have had to do a double take. Laura looks so different than everyone else. Travis straight up looks like Travis with goth makeup. Travis looks like he just went goth. Oh, I forgot the clock. Clock, clock, clock. Who's got the clock? There it is. Clock. Oh, see? People are getting weirded out by the accent. What is this Gen Con? What is Generation Con or something? What is Gen Con? I know I've heard of it before, but I can't remember. I've not been to anything but Comic-Con in New York City. Multiple times, but no other con. And Dragon Con is in a month. We were talking about it last night. It's officially the 6-week countdown, I believe. As of today, it's the 6-week countdown to me jumping in my Jeep and driving to Pittsburgh to hop a flight to Atlanta. Longest trip I'll ever take in my lifetime, and I'm 41 years old. I've never left my hometown for more than 7 days in a row. And it has nothing to do with being like nervous or sheltered. I just run businesses and I hate being away from home. I feel like everything falls apart when I'm gone for that long. Is there a path? I'm iffy with the live streams, but 97 is my favorite Mighty Nine episode, so I don't believe they're all bad. It's like the official, unofficial Dungeons & Dragons con. Geneva? Is that... Oh, it's Geneva. I thought it was Generation, like Gen X. What kind of fiends or beasts? Have a good night. The dude is out. The dude, you out? I could tolerate when the show feels a bit performative and soap opera-y, but the live shows feel so fake. Anyways, I hope you all have a good one. The Dude, thank you for joining us, my friend, my moderator, my glorious chum in life. Have a glorious night. I think I used glorious too much. Have an extremely exhilarating night. I'm going to start talking different from this point on, just for Ford. I'll talk with an accent that'll have been mine the entire time without you knowing. Elf and Dwarf. All right. All right. Caleb, we're to Southwest. Over there. Sounds good. I'm about to take out the trash. Is anyone wants to help me check my radiators, everybody? I'm going to chug the rest of this beer because I have about this much beer left. And that sounds like a good time to do it. We have 25 minutes left. So cheers. Easiest adventure we've ever gone on live from Indianapolis. Cheers. Oh, Geneva, Indianapolis? Is Geneva in Indianapolis? I don't know why. I'm thinking of Genoa. I'm thinking of Genoa salami and Italy. In my head, I was like, Genoa? They're going to a con in Italy? Geneva. Like the Geneva Convention? Is that a thing? All right. 97 episode is the best. I love the live shows too. My shirt sweating and pulling off my back. I'm down. I'm down for a Caleb Ford Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. All right. Front and back. Ducey. I love all the variations of Caduceus's name we have. Ducey. There's like at least 10. Caduceus. What's the... I can't think of my favorite one right now. Goth Pocket. Geneva Convention. Switzerland. Geneva in Switzerland. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Jay, you coming to New York Comic Con? Michael, when is it? And are tickets still available? We went 2 years ago. We missed last year. I've been there at least 5 times, maybe more. But 2 years ago was during like when pandemic was sort of like just chilling out, I feel like. And I remember it being a bit of a hassle. You had to go to like a special location for masks because of vaccination cards and stuff. But I haven't gone since then. I do remember being like, the panels weren't as great as I remember. But it was also, like I said, towards the end of pandemic, still vaccination cards required. So maybe a lot of people bailed on the whole thing. Eye on the sky. Everybody keep an eye on the sky. Oh, it's the Star Wars music. You guys who have been around for a bit know what I'm talking about. That is the Star Wars music kicking in, where it's like dee dee dee. I say it's like, I feel like when the probe droids come around and they do their typical Bernard Caveman, that thing. New York Comic Con is in October, I think. Honestly, you know what I miss? I might do Comic Con. A lot of my friends go every year. A lot of the retro guys and stuff. I haven't been to Monster Mania in years. I think I might have last went before pandemic, which would mean it's like been like 4 years. But I don't know. I feel like we went once like the last time we went was Cobra Kai when Jesse went with me, and that might already be like 4 years ago. But that's in Cherry Hill, which is hour away from me, the most local of all the cons that I go to. New York Comic Con is closer time wise, but because of the parking and the craziness of the city, Cherry Hill is like a rural town where you could like pretty much, it's like any other place. You don't have to deal with all the chaos of the city. You just go to a hotel and everything is in like this giant center, kind of like how I'm described Dragon Con is. Have to have a fan account to see ticket availability, but was asking in case to catch up in the evening. I would kind of want to go. Do you have a fan account, Michael? I'm probably down to go. October 12th. I'm assuming you're going. If you're going, it's more of a likeliness that I will go. Cuz I hate going by myself. My sister usually goes sometimes. My brother, if he's visiting for my birthday from time to time, because that is my birthday. And then we got Ren Fair around then, too. There are only tickets left for Thursday and Sunday. Friday and Saturday is sold out. Is there like a all day thing? Like every day? Or you got to buy books of two day blocks? Thursday and Saturday, Friday and Saturday is sold out. Yeah, like is there like a VIP where you can get 56? There's a lot of times. Like this is how I went 2 years ago. One of my friends buys like 20 tickets, VIP tickets, and my brother decided to visit that week for my birthday. And I was like, "Yo, do you got tickets?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got 4 VIP badges." And he gave them to me for free as a birthday gift. So I was like, "Done." That worked out. Well, he gave me mine as a birthday gift. My brother had to pay for his, and I believe my sister and her boyfriend might have came, or maybe I took Merrick. I can't remember. You could buy 4 days or one at a time. I missed the VIP. Thanks for checking, Vero. I don't am not going myself, but I'm the same way. We'll go if I know other people go. Bo parkouring up the tree. I like the background too. The backgrounds are pretty nice, decent quality. Oh, I wanted to ask. There, I should have asked earlier when there was like twice as many people. But does anybody know a good place where you could get very well made cosplay stuff? I always go to Etsy and you find great things, but I don't care if it's like expensive. I'll pay if it's good quality. I need Ghostbuster and Indiana Jones replica stuff. I can't find anybody who has reputable looking stuff that like is quality enough. Like I might as well just make it myself. I want like authentic stuff. And like I said, I'll even pay the money. My brother found a reasonably decent Ghostbuster place. We've ordered a bunch of stuff already for our cosplay, and it's pretty good. I feel like on the Ghostbuster end, we're good enough where we could get by. But I want like a better Indiana Jones spot for like the whip and the shirt. And then I should be pretty good. But I also thought once I get to Atlanta, I could probably buy a lot of this stuff and just throw together a costume the first day because I already have enough for the Ghostbuster costume. And day one is our Ghostbuster trio. Me, my brother, and our friend. So I'm thinking the first day I could finish piecing together my Raiders bridge costume. Because starting tomorrow, I'm going back to running hard again. My knee I've given a good solid 3 weeks to a month off my knee. And I'm going to pour the rest of my vodka in my beer. And then we're going to pound it. And we're going to the Watchtower. To the Watchtower! To the Watchtower, everybody. Cheers. Okay, I forgot the name of the costume shop in Manhattan. The one I recommended for Ren Fair last year. Is the fight going to start in here? But there is a bus that is available from the port. Tuxedo, New York. Where's the Ren Fair? Yeah, Michael filled in. I do remember you saying about it, Michael, with the Ren Fair costume shop. There was somebody I found on Etsy who does a lot of weathering, I guess you'd say, to have lack of a better word. Like I can't remember the name of it, but they basically reverse restore clothes and boots and stuff to make it look like used up shit. And one guy was pretty awesome looking. Like, it looked pretty close to what Indy looked distressed. But it was fairly expensive, and he said he needed like 6 to 8 weeks. I was like, if it doesn't look great, I ain't gonna have time to complain. 12. And we're halfway through, everybody. We also dropped a couple likes. I don't know if anybody noticed. We dropped down like 3 or 4 likes, dipped under 50, and then evened right out at 50. So we still are at the 50. But every now and then, we'll just randomly just lose 4 or 5 likes. But we're halfway through. I'm going to watch the Patreon hour and the YouTube video tomorrow. I'm exhausted. It was hot all day. After this, I think I'm going to call it a night early. We see prints in the snow. Quadrupedal. Quadrupeds. Quadrupeds on the way. Place is called Abracadabra, but you have to go to the basement for the high quality stuff and custom tailor. I think we did talk about this because there was a costume shop, a very well run costume shop about 15 minutes from my house that went out of business or moved, and it was called Abracadabra. So I wonder if it was related or just a coincidence. Very well made stuff, but it was one of those things where it had a bad location and it was too expensive. Like, it was worth it, but it was in like a bad area and no one went there for $1,000 Halloween costumes. They were heading the other direction. Yes. All right. Tracks in the snow. One of them sniffed us out. All right. Hey, maybe that'll help. I like that. I like it. Uh-oh. Great. It stops, gets low, and then we lose sight of it. Prints in the snow when snow doves cry. Place is called Abracadabra. Michael, let me know if you guys are going and when. I'll see if I'm free, but I did spend a lot for ACN's New York Comic Con, so probably wouldn't be hard. But I did spend a lot. Yeah, Vera G, if you're talking about going to New York Comic Con, definitely remind me or bring it up later. I'm likely down to go. I'm going to ask my friend, because like I said, one of my friends gets several badges and then always has a couple. I'm sure he'll have at least 1 or 2. My apologies. And last time we all just took the train and from the arcade, the train is across the street, so we could park at the arcade and walk across the street, and the train goes right into New York City. It sounds like it's still pouring rain outside. I haven't made it back, Colvin. Welcome, my friend. I feel like the wind is blowing like crazy, but I am afraid to open the window. All right. Yeah, Ford is probably not going to be the greatest asset right now until we figure out ladies and Caduceus surround Ford. I love it. Amazing. Ren Fair is up from August 26th to I'm going to ask my sister what they planned on. I got to buy the second piece of my leather armor. That's another reason why I got to drop another 10 pounds. I got another 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks, which isn't too shabby considering I lost like 40 in a month. But I got to do in like 6 weeks, 10 more pounds. But my knee was banged up because I ran too much. But I want to get ready for Ren Fair to cosplay and cosplay for Dragon Con. So I have 6 weeks. And then I have like 3 months of cosplay in me. And then I'm going to fatten up for the holidays. Like a Thanksgiving turkey through Christmas and New Year's. And then around St. Patrick's Day, I'll start thinning out again. That's my life's goal for every year of my life. Flash of blue and light. Great. Great. Violently attacked. All right, so a giant centipedal-like creature just devoured. We're winning. We're winning by having the wolf get eaten immediately. And we're down to the final 10 minutes. But if it's getting good, we might stick around a bit longer. We'll see. But I feel like 10 minutes might get us to where we need to be. Love it. All right, here we go. Everyone roll initiative. I think someone asked earlier, do we get into the battle? We got into the battle. So we have about 10 minutes of battle and Ford rolled bad. Look at this. We got snowy covered trees. Here it comes. About to get dropped in our laps. Snowy covered trees. The noise Matt makes here. Yes, I'm back on the diet for the con. Yeah, Michael saw what I bought last time. Last year's Ren Fair, I bought an entire spiked shoulder piece that goes all the way down onto my arm. I wore it in one of the videos. There was another side that I wanted to buy, and I also was like 40 pounds heavier than I was now. Like overweight, I would say, for myself when I bought it. So I lost 40 pounds, and I said if I got down to like good shape, what I deemed good shape, I would buy the other side. So I've gotten there pretty much, almost, but I'll get there. And then my reward is the second side. And then the third year, I'm going to get the helmet. Each year is a piece rewarded. But I have to get myself into shape to make it look good. Because I'm going to wear it. And if I make it look like I'm not worthy, then I have to give it away to a worthy soldier. A guide to recognizing your saints. Michael, I saw it 3 days ago, even though I'm doing 2. 3 days ago on Monday night, I watched it. So 4 days ago, Monday night, I watched it. I finally remembered I got it. I watched it way darker than I thought it'd be. I do agree. It's got like an 80s. Oh my God, look at Sam Riegel. Oh my God, look at Sam Riegel. That is ridiculous. Oh my God, that is so ridiculous. But it is more depressing and sad than I thought it'd be. Not that Bronx Tale isn't. Bronx Tale also is. But there is a lot more like depressing, sad things that happen. And then the ending I feel like was very abrupt, but it was very good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. All-star cast, tons of famous people. I finally remembered Michael. It took me a while. But I got there. I did get there. Like here's was my biggest problem with it. I don't know anywhere. And I grew up in the 80s. Like I was a little younger than them. Probably like 5 years younger than them. But I grew up in similar areas. And if you spray painted Reaper on my house, my dad or any of the fathers in that area would have seeked down that person and beat them to death. So the fact that they kept like harassing Shia LaBeouf and nobody was doing anything except for Antonio and him, I was like, this would have never happened where I came from. They would have rallied and like it would never even got that far to the point where what happened with Antonio and everything. I feel like it never would have escalated to that point because like people would have took care of business earlier. But I don't know. I'm just spitballing. The movie is directed by the main character, according to Willem Dafoe. I mean, maybe it really is a true story or whatever and stuff like that. I just feel like Chaz Palminteri didn't come home and see people spray painting Reaper on his house and stuff like that, or toying with his kid. I know they were trying to make it like a father-son dynamic where he never really paid attention or listened kind of thing. 40 points of damage by by Not the Brave. I just feel like Chaz Palminteri, being that kind of dad, would have noticed those things. That specifically. My dad would have literally like burned houses to the ground. Look at that creature. I love the miniature. Hardcore rapper. The movie is directed by the main character. According to Will, I think I read it all. The music is great too. We got some unique music. Oh God, we're gonna get a bigger, crazier, larger centipede if you're jumping in. We have about 5 minutes left of episode 73. If you're seeing the episode title, we jumped into episode 3. If we hit 50 likes or more, and we're at exactly that. But like and subscribe, we have a gigantic mommy centipede. So it's so strong, it burst out of the ground, threw a boulder, and the boulder knocked a tree over. So that's how powerful and strong it is. The music is from The Witcher. Dito directed it. He's a friend of Robert Downey Jr. That's crazy. I did not know that. It looked like Ditto. I know it's Dito, but the whole movie I had subtitles on, and I kept thinking it said Ditto, and I was like, Dito. It's a name I've never heard. It's abbreviated, I'm assuming, but I've never heard of Dito before. But that's pretty cool. New Robert De Niro. That was interesting too. To me, it was crazy that I was seeing Robert De Niro as a aged Shia LaBeouf. You learn that very early on, in case of spoilers. But Robert Downey Jr. is an aged Shia LaBeouf. And what's his name? Eric Roberts is an aged Channing Tatum. You get to see an aged Channing Tatum as Mr. Roberts. We're getting good at this. Look at this. Travis is panicking. Don't jinx it. Travis is very fragile. He also directed the Street Fighter movie with Channing. Oh, the Street Fight, the movie Fight. He means Downey. Someone should turn them all into mist form. The music is from The Witcher 3. He means Downey. The movie Fight was very good. Also had one of the same characters from the movie. I noticed, because I've seen Fight many times. A couple times. At least like 3 or 4 times I've seen the movie Fight with Channing Tatum. It's a good movie, like underground street fighting. Anything with martial arts or underground street fighting, I'll watch. Snatch, bare knuckle fighting, stuff like that. Martial arts movies of any sort. Massive action fighter guy over here. Half of my life I took every kind of discipline. Jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, MMA, boxing, judo, taekwondo, At some point, I've taken pretty much everything. Just for the interest in learning different variations of things. Jester is nailed. Good night, guys. I gotta go to bed. Forrest the Runner. Have a glorious night. Jester just got pit. Audrey at the end. Okay. Jester's up. Inside of this beast. We also are at about the 30-minute mark. Save the unicorn, save the world. All right. I'm not watching Channing Tatum in a fight movie. I gotta admit, when I remember it coming out, he wasn't as famous as he is now. And I honestly didn't really know who he was. I feel like when I saw it, I didn't even know who Channing Tatum was. And it was a decent Street Fighter movie. Like a poor underground Street Fighter kind of movie. It was decent. It wasn't great. I've seen 100 better. I love Blood and Bone is great. I love all the Undisputed movies. The Undisputed movies started with Wesley Snipes. I think they're all great. Anything with Tony Jaa from back in the day. And of course, Donnie Yen. Ip Man. Still, I think, one of the greatest fight scenes of all time. This is so much fun. Jester, aka Laura, looks like she's going to cry. Vomit, big dice, stop. 19 hits. After this, we're going to call it a night. We're going to say goodnight. We're going to call it a night. Ford, you're on deck. Actually, let's watch Ford. I apologize. We're going to watch Ford. I want to see what Ford does. 6d10 necrotic. 6d10 necrotic from Jester. $32 plus 9, 41. 42 or one more dice. Oh my god, a 1 on the last one. 42 points of necrotic. Beautiful. Oh shit, it's injecting her. All right, the flesh is rotting before your eyes. I kind of want to see what happens with Ford. I am now onto your Eureka reaction. Helps make housework better. Eureka's fantastic. I love Eureka. On Patreon, everybody, exclusive. I just marathoned like a month's worth. Or maybe 2 months worth. I wanted to get done with From Now to You Dragon Con. So I watched 3 or 4 episodes in a row of Eureka recently. Very good show. About to be free from my shackles, Ninja. We'll be saying our goodnights because we're already over. After Ford's done, we're going to call it a night. But I'll say goodnight. We'll chat. All right. Ford is attempting something. 22 to hit. Ford hits. What do we get? 1d4. 6 damage from the mighty Ford. Imagine that was like a how do you want to do this? 6 damage from the dagger of Ford. All right. Uh-oh. Does Ford takes 15 points. Ford gets hit by the heat from the attack. Takes almost 3 times. Oh my god. Ford did 6 damage and it did 28. So Ford did 4 times the damage, if not more. Horrible. I'm just waiting for Matt to go. All right, who's next? All right. Bo, you're up. All right, we're going to stop there. 52 minutes. We went a little over. Oh, if you remember the episode of Person of Interest with Kara and Snow at the diner, I grew up behind that diner. I know the episode you're talking about. I'd have to see the diner again, but I know exactly the episode you're talking about. About to be free from my shackles. I will not tolerate the when Bo hate. Oh my god, I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong. When Yen, is that, I don't, I'm going to stop saying it because I might have said it right and I'm just going to make it worse. I am now on to your Eureka. He's not Mark Descascos and he's not Mark. I don't give it. I don't know who those either are. I don't know who either of them are. But either way, we're going to say goodnight to everybody. That is it. We did it like 35 minutes almost. But we have a battle going on. We have Giant Mama and Baby Centipede. There's a wolf in the mix. One got eaten. And we're all in Indianapolis. So isn't that lovely? But let's say goodnight. Ninja is on his way home. We got Tealbird, Michael, my moderator. The dude JB, also moderator, went to bed. Amelia, Emily, Mary. We got Daniel O'Day, clever name I made previously. Colvin, M. Gormley, Vero G. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop. I know Mad Loth was in here. We had Para Monster, Luther Pendragon. I like that there's still like so many people in the chat. I would stick around, but it's almost 10:30, and I'm looking forward to getting to sleep early and getting up to get a bunch of shit done for the weekend. Agent XX 302, Dark Wolf, Ninja Master, Forrest the Runner. I feel like I got most. If I missed anybody, shout out at the bottom. I see all the emojis flying. Good night, critters. Luther Pendragon. Jay, at the point in the campaign where you are at, it should be spoiler free for you to watch the Mighty Nine raps from Hollaback Nerds. They're pretty good. Want to take a look at them? Hollaback Nerds. We'll talk about it next time because I don't know what I got to do and I feel like I just told everybody we're splitting. The Sushi Chef in John Wick 3. Oh, okay. That's who that guy is. I knew the name looked familiar. That's the Mark Dacascos or whatever his name is. The Sushi Chef from John Wick 3. Got it. I can't remember his character's name, but he was like one of the main baddies, if not the main baddie. But everybody, you know the deal. I appreciate you all sticking around for like 30 or 40 minutes while we got all the technical difficulties done, which ended up being my dad unplugging a cable and not realizing the effects it had. And I love that we still have 20 strong in the chat. Usually by now we have dwindled off, but it's good to see everybody is still here. We'll be here next week. Next week is a larger, longer live stream. It's at least an hour and 30 minutes, plus the 30 minutes if we do the 50 likes, which we've been doing pretty consistently. And the Patreon hour will be out Sunday. Like I said, Always Sunny, finale Wednesday, Justified Primeval, 15 years later from the end of season 6. And we're doing that on Tuesday. I'm taking off at the arcade specifically for it. There's a 2-episode premiere. And I'm taking off at the arcade. I'm switching to Monday so we could do it specifically on Tuesday. So, you guys know the deal. Is it Friday yet? I don't know. Is it?